Hello and welcome, and sorry for that weirdly long delay. There was some, man, I just received a lot of craziness via a lot of work-related nonsense that I really don't have to deal with right now, but because of my position in the establishment, I don't really have the perk of being able to just not deal with stuff when it happens, so that's what I was dealing with. Full blown. Why is that clipping? Hold on. We're clipping, and I'm not gonna have it. I think I probably just left this turned up. No, I did not. Okay. Future problem then. Anyway. So, I've been running... That's gonna be too loud on my headphones. Okay, so I've been running this variations of this team. Actually, you know, let's just switch over to Showdown. It'll be easier to show you what's going on if I just switch to Showdown. So I've been running 5 different variations of this team here, and it's been remarkably successful, right? I've had a lot of luck with it. Like last week, I went, I want to say it was 8-1 on one day, and then 7 straight wins the next, and then 6 straight wins the next. However, I started, why am I clipping, dude? That is going to drive me fucking crazy. So I started seeing other teams running Swampert, Archaludon, and yeah, that's awful. Hold on. Is that better? Yeah, but I'm a lot quieter now. That should be better. Well, no, not really. Damn. So I started running... Is that better? Yeah, okay, a little bit more. All right, I think we'll be good after a little bit more. Let me just do that. Should be good? Yeah, okay, good enough. So I started running this team, and then I started encountering that team a lot. More and more as I played, I encountered this particular team. Some combination of Swampert, Archaludon, and Pelipper. And at the time that I started running this team, I wasn't seeing it everywhere. I am these days, though. These days, it's just everywhere. Every other match, I encounter some variation of Swampert, Archaludon, and Pelipper. It's still not loud enough. I made some changes to the audio right before starting, which is always a bad idea, but it seemed like it was fine. Anyway. Okay, so this is the team I've been running, and it's no longer good, right? It's no longer workable because so many other people are running it. I've encountered it more and more throughout the last week, and as a result of that, I've started encountering counters to this team. Bizarre tech, like Annihilate running Seed Bomb. Things like that you would just never, ever expect. And there was another one, I don't recall what it was, but it was just another grass-type move that you would never expect the Pokemon in question to have. And I'm in a complete loss again right now as far as teams go. So that's what we're going to be starting with today. Because I've got some ideas. I do have some ideas here in Showdown on my phone, but not on my desktop because, you know, why would I do that? Go ahead and plug in the format first because that's the easiest. And what I'm looking at is Mawile with Incineroar, Rotom Wash, which I don't usually use. I actually kind of hate Rotom Wash because I don't like moves that have a high miss chance. I don't like moves that can miss at all. And Hydro Pump has an 80% accuracy, so 4 out of 5 times it hits, but, you know, 20% of the time it doesn't. So let's fix their abilities before I forget to. I actually want hyper cutter. Yeah, definitely. No options there. Hospitality always. First body's fine. So I have a Showdown Calculator add-on installed now, and I'm just curious about it. Anyway, okay. So that's the basic outline of the team that I'm thinking about running. I'm not sold on it, though. Let's plug in their moves real quick to give you a clearer idea of what I'm thinking. That's not how you spell protect. Run out of time and have to press something really, really quickly. By having it be protect, I'm usually okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than accidentally clicking something like rest or fake out on a turn where it can't be used. One issue that I've encountered recently that I really, really, really hate is round nonsense with Sylveon and some other Pokemon. I don't remember what the other one is, but the round nonsense is extremely frustrating because round, of course, gets more powerful as it gets used more. So, like, hold on. In the same turn, right? If Pokemon A uses it and Pokemon B uses it, it has higher power when Pokemon B uses it. And Sylveon, of course, has Pixelate, or whatever it is, that turns their normal abilities into Fairy type and gives them, I think, like a 20% damage boost or something. Let me check that real quick. %, damage boost, which is really, really good, especially for a spread move like Pixelate. And when you throw one round in front of it, it hits for a lot of damage, and I haven't really had a great response to that in recent weeks. I think the most success I've had was running Incineroar or Sneasler and faking out the Sylveon on turn 1 while getting Trick Room up. That, of course, gives me the opportunity to do some damage, hopefully kill the Sylveon before it gets that round off. Of course, with Sneasler, you don't really want Trick Room, but sometimes you gotta do weird stuff in order to deal with certain threats. I know what I want for Slowking stats, because I always run the same stats, because, like, it's so bulky. And Mawile here, what was I running? Adamant, definitely. And the other two were in Special Defense. Not really sure how important those two in Special Defense are. Incineroar is holding my Citrus Berry. And its EVs are 32 and 32 plus. Adamant and Special Defense. Is that correct? That's not right. No, there's no way I'm running that. Yeah, no. That's stupid. No, there's not an attack, Arya. What are you doing? I was looking at the wrong Pokemon, and that really just, like, threw me off. Alright, so that's correct. Okay. Yeah. I was still looking at Mawile while plugging in Incineroar stats. Obviously, do that, you're gonna have a bad time. 2 points of speed, that's I'm just kind of running a standard Rotom there, but with Choice Scarf, Choice Scarf. I mean, yeah, 150% speed is not that high. It only brings me up to 164, 160, what am I, 54, 162. 162 outspeeds a lot of threats, but it doesn't outspeed everything. For example, let me just look at my damage calculator over here. Aerodactyl without Mega Evolving sits on 200. So even with a Choice Scarf, Rotom Wash is outsped by Aerodactyl. That's unfortunate. Can I turn Pokemon Showdown and its calculator into like dark mode on PC? Because it's definitely on dark mode on my phone, and it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing, much easier to look at than it is here on desktop. Whatever, okay. Back to what I was doing. So Rotom Wash is all set here. Oh no, yeah. Man, I'm not sold on Rotom Wash. I gotta be honest with you. I really want to explore Sinistcha a little bit more because it is such a powerful Pokemon. Like, it is unbelievably powerful. It's probably the best Pokemon in the format. I would say it's the best Pokemon in the format. Of course, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but when you get... I had a Sinistcha that I got down to like 10%, 5%, 10%, 15%, somewhere between 5 and 10%. I don't remember anymore. And like, finally, I was about to kill this fucking thing. And what did it do? I had my Wow out. What did it do? Strength Sap, which is such a broken move, man. It heals Sinistcha for the amount of attack that the target has, and then it reduces said attack. So it's like an Intimidate that heals you, but it's targeted to one Pokemon, so you don't accidentally use it against like King Gambit or something. And it's so insanely good. It's so insanely good. I might swap out Protect for Strength Sap here. Let's run that. Let's run that and see how it goes. Why not, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'll lose some rank. I don't really care. Because I had worked my way up to like 160,000, number 160,000 in the world, which is not great by any means. That's like not good. But the next day, I came back, and I was number 220,000. Through no doing of my own, right? Like, I literally had done nothing. I just had existed and worked and gone to my job and then slept. And I came back the next day, and I was 50 to 60,000 points, or people, spaces, persons, behind where I was previously. And so I worked my way back up to about 200,000. And Sunday morning, I came downstairs and started playing, and exactly the same thing had happened. I was like number 270,000. And on those days, I had won, like when this happened Friday, I had won 4 matches in a row. When it happened Saturday, I had won 5 matches in a row. And like, if you have to win 5 matches in a row just to avoid falling behind hundreds of thousands of spots, I don't have the time necessary to climb that high, right? I just don't. Because that suggests that I need 10 to 15 win streaks every single day. And one, I'm not going to get that kind of win streak every single day. I'm not good enough at the game for that. But 2, I don't have enough time to play 15 matches in a day. Maybe if they were Showdown speed matches, I could do it. So I plugged this into Showdown for reasons that I don't understand fully, because now we're about to go do the exact same thing in Pokemon Champions, and we're going to give the team a shot. Let's see how it goes, right? Of course, I have to pull it back up so that I know what I'm doing in Champions. Now, the good news is a lot of these are already pre-set up for me in Champions. Well, let's go ahead and get the new daily Pokemon. I'm about to the point where I have one of everything in Pokemon Champions. I don't have a Furfrou or a Simipour, but I also don't want a Simipour. Stunfisk is an interesting one. Let's go with that. I've never run it, but Electric Ground is a really strange typing. Alright, so let's build this new team. Let's see how it goes. I wish it would save my default, because ordering them by the order in which they were acquired is not at all helpful for me. I doubt that's helpful for anyone, in fact. Even Pokédex is not super helpful for me. I have one of every Rotom. I did not realize that. Well, that's good. Now, I've played exactly 3 matches with this team. I don't know why I'm training this one, but I didn't take the time to train the others. That makes absolutely no sense, but that's what we're doing. Interesting, I did not run HP this time, I did then. I'm running 27 speed for a very specific reason. That allows me to outspeed Goldengo. I may have said this previously. We definitely don't want Psychic. We want Aurora Veil here. But we don't want them in that order. Okay, yeah, that's a good order. I don't know why I stopped building the team to throw in that one Pokemon. That's kind of a silly thing to do, but whatever, here we are. And Slowking. Nope, Chilly Reception is what I want. Oh, we were running special attack then. I remember why. I do remember why I was doing that. But that's not what we want now. We want Calm. Because the point of Slowking here is not really to do damage. Like, I was exploring having it be my main Psychic user because that's still a noticeable gap in what we have going on here. Is that right? I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's not, because we took out Protect and we replaced it with... What did we replace it with? Strength Sap. That's a really risky, and I need to fix its nature. And its EVs. Wow, this thing is not set up correctly at all. We want Bold. Yeah, that'll be good. Not running Protect on Sinistcha is a new one. I'm curious about Sucker Punch here. Let me look up something real quick. I thought so. So I was looking up whether or not Sucker Punch damages when they use Strength Sap, and I thought not, but I wanted to be completely sure. Yeah, Sucker Punch only triggers when it's a damaging move. So now I want to know, does it trigger Defiant? I'm sure it does, yeah, okay. Some of these are only triggered by abilities, and some of them are only triggered by moves, so just checking to make sure. Alright, moving right along here. That is a risky moveset. Whatever though. This thing's moves are totally wrong. That's right. That's not. And we want Modest. I really want to make use of Feint sometime because I'm pretty good at predicting when the opponent is going to protect. Oh, that's right, I added Thunderwave here. That's new. Thunderwave is very new here, and I have not ran a single game where I had Thunderwave. Like, I made that change, and then I started doing other stuff, so I haven't played a match where Rotom had Thunderwave, but I need something to deal with special attackers, and I don't think Rotom has... Wait, you're supposed to have Will-O-Wisp. Oh, you don't have Protect either. That's okay, though, because you have Choice Scarf. Having Protect would be ridiculous. But I do want to check here to see if there is... Like, we have plenty of ways here to weaken special physical attackers. We have Will-O-Wisp, we have Intimidate, we have Strength Sap. I could give it Eerie Impulse. I like that better than Thunderwave. I do, because Thunderwave kind of screws me over in Trick Room. Like, I've had Thunderbolt accidentally paralyze things. A Goldingo, in fact, recently, and because of that, the Goldingo got to act when ordinarily it would not have. And we are running Throat Chop instead of Darkest Lariat because, again, I hate that round strategy, man. And we are Careful Nature. If it's less than 1,000 VP, I don't really mind using VP for it, but if it's more than that, it's best to just use a training ticket. I've got so many training tickets anyway. And Mawile, I know, is not changing, because I really like Mawile. Oh yes, Mawile is changing. It is getting Hypercutter. Because getting Intimidated fucking nukes Mawile. Like, it turns it into a sponge attacking things. It's just, you can't allow it. You know what, we can just do this and make it a lot easier. And we want Citrus for you, and Choice Scarf for you. I'm not sold on the Kasib berry for Sinistra, but I don't know what else would be helpful here. Showbell has interesting possibilities, but it kind of sucks. Like, it does. It sounds great on paper, but in practice it turns out to be very, very minimal healing. And you are getting leftovers. Okay. Right, this is my team. Let's give it the old college try, and let's get railed. Because it's not gonna go well, man. It's not. See, look at that. I'm number 326,000 now. Like, I have not done anything. Alright, let's try this team out live. Alright, Metagross, Basculegion, Hydreigon, Lycanroc. Okay, Mawile is looking really, really good here. Trick Room, absolutely necessary. They're gonna lead Whimsicott and Metagross, probably. Only leads Slow King and Incineroar. They can't punish that, right? Not really. Okay, and we're gonna have Mawile. And I think we want Rotom in the back, honestly. Rotom or Sinistcha. Either one of them could be helpful here. Rotom gives me backup against Staraptor and Basculegion, both of which will be helpful. Hello, Jessica. I hope you're doing well. We have made a brand new team here and are jumping right into the pool with it. I don't know how it's going to go. Probably not super well. Can you verify that YouTube is saying that I'm playing Pokemon Champions, if you don't mind, please? Like, I dropped down to 326,000. Okay, they didn't. Those are not at all the leads I expected. Interesting. Alright, but this is actually really good for me. Lycanroc has Accelerock. I need to know a little bit more about that move because I don't know anything about it. So let me look that up real quick. Accelerock. 40, and it's priority. Okay, that's why. Alright, so we are going to run Trick Room here. I'm pretty sure Slow King here is safe, and we are going to fake out the Metagross. Interesting. Excellent. Thank you for checking out. Double protect. Alright. I mean, that's good for me. My work just got crazy. I mean, assuming I don't move into a different job soon, my work just got unbelievably crazy. Alright, so we got Trick Room up. And we're looking pretty good here. We got a good type advantage going on. Best way to take care of it is going to be to get Mawile in here safely. Alright, good, good. I have never heard of an MT pocket reform. Slow King, dude, really, man, really? We're gonna start out like that? I mean, that was a good hit. It was a good hit. But like, really, that's how we're gonna start this out? Definitely want Mawile in here since they're playing Hydreigon. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's... Okay, good. Thank goodness for those double attack boosts, man. That would have been disastrous. Let's get Incineroar back in here. They are definitely going to protect. They 100%. They are going to protect with the Hydreigon. And for that reason, we're actually going to hedge our bets here. They're probably going to switch out, and they're definitely going to protect the Hydreigon. But Slow King's Muddy Water, as long as it hits, it should take out Lycanroc. Pivoting out Lycanroc. I did not expect that. Okay. They're going to protect the Hydreigon. I mean, we could get an accuracy drop on Metagross, and that would be really good. Slow King, dude. I am so disappointed in you. What the fuck, guys? Will you hit the fucking dragon? How about maybe hitting the fucking dragon, man? Are you fucking kidding me? How do you miss the fucking thing 3 times? 3 fucking times, man. Seriously, dudes, pull your heads out of your asses. There's no way I can win now. That was my damage. I cannot fucking believe that Slow King has missed Hydreigon twice, and Mawile missed it once. Mawile could have killed the thing. Mawile would have one-shotted that fucking Hydreigon. 100% would have killed it. But what happened instead? Mawile shit itself and slammed his face into the floor. Man, come on, guys. Unreal. Unreal. What a way to start the freaking day. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. It's just frustrating. Like, it's frustrating. It's a debut match for this team anyway, and like, I don't know how to pilot it yet. I'm definitely seeing a problem here that, like, the two modes that I'm running really only have one damage dealer each. Like, Mawile going down means I've got nothing really in the way of damage. What is he doing? Yeah, I really didn't want to see Bascule Legion. That's okay, though. An accuracy drop would be great. Well, Slow King finally hit both of them, so we have that going on. Yeah, RNG sucks, but, you know, I mean, it happens. It was frustrating in that, you know, little 30-second moment there where I was, like, yelling at them. But for a debut match, it's really not going that badly, and, like, I know Mawile should have lived there. Last turn of Trick Room. That's not necessarily a problem, though. He's gonna Aqua Jet into... Okay, this will be good. Because he's gonna Aqua Jet into Incineroar. Well, now into Rotom. I'm gonna lose Trick Room here, but that's just gonna have to be what happens, because I can't really do much to stop it. I could set Trick Room again, I suppose. Oh, I didn't even consider... Damn, I need to wake up. I didn't even consider the possibility that Bascule Legion is gonna go after Slow King. Okay, that was a Protect. Can't do anything about that. The Bascule Legion is gonna go after Slow King with Last Respects, but Last Respects is only 50 base power right now. But it did. And it still KOs. Jesus Christ, that is unbelievably broken. This is bad. And this is a catastrophic loss. But that's okay. We learned something valuable here, which is that RNG cost me this game. Like, Mawile should be alive right now. Mawile isn't alive because of a miss. I really need the Bascule Legion to die. Incineroar is going to die here, though, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I mean, I guess I could hope they go for Wave Crash or a Switch. Okay, so this still isn't bad. It's not great for me. Obviously, Rotom can't actually switch out. And we are now locked into that move, but that's okay. It's fine. Manage. I don't know. I kind of think he's going to switch that to Bascule Legion. If I go for Throat Chop, then it covers my move either way. And Rotom is locked into Volt Switch, unfortunately, because of the Choice Scarf. I'm a little surprised to see that thing outspeeds. Yeah, bye-bye, Incineroar. No, you lived. Okay. The only reason I've lost this, right, there's nothing I can do about that. But I can learn a little bit more about how my team here works, and that's valuable to me. Alright, that was decent. We did at least kill one of their Pokemon, so yay for that. Of course, Bascule Legion is gonna ruin my life. Yeah. Especially because my Incineroar doesn't have Protect, is going to hit it with Aqua Jet and it's just going to annihilate it. And meanwhile, Hydreigon's going to hit Rotom with like Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor or something that finishes it off. And you're going to go for Rotom. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That match would have gone a lot better if Mawile hadn't missed the one attack that they got to do. Yeah, Mawile got to do one attack in this game. One attack. And it missed it. And that miss swung the entire match. That Hydreigon should have been dead. I'm not convinced that the team is flawed yet, though. Like, Slowking shit himself twice and missed the Hydreigon twice. Not a single accuracy drop on any of them. And then Mawile missed the Hydreigon with the play rough that absolutely would have one-shot it. So I'm not sure. I'm not ready to throw the towel in on this team yet. I haven't seen an Alcremie in a while, so I'm not really sure what to expect from it. I'm liking Incineroar here, though. Probably as a lead. I kind of want to run Frostlass on this one, I think. So we're going to run Rotom and Incineroar with Sinistcha and Frostlass. Yeah. I'm not at all sure about this particular combination of Mons that I'm bringing. Like, not having Trick Room is a really bad idea going up against Megastar Raptor. And, like, I don't even know what its speed is. I probably should have checked that. We didn't go for it anyway. Okay, well, Mega Frostlass. Does my Frostlass have speed? It does, okay. My Mega Frostlass almost certainly outspeeds. What is Alcremie even? That's just a fairy type? Yeah, okay. What do I want to do here? I want to burn for Alligator. This is not good. Incineroar is a disastrous lead for me here. It's really not good. Getting a burn on Feraligatr will be very helpful, though. Alright, good. Way to go. Good job, dude. That burn is going to be very helpful. Burn is extremely powerful. It cuts their physical defense, their physical attack in half. It bypasses their Defiant and things like that. Alright, so that's not great. Okay, I did bring Trick Room though, so if they start to outspeed me too much, I can do something about that. It's going to have Crunch or Bite or something like that, and I really don't want Sinistcha to take that. So we're going to switch in... Oh, wait, can we do that? I need to check something real quick. Okay, I don't have time for this. No. That was close. Okay, well that was really good for me. I did not know, right? I did not know whether or not Sinistcha had Protect. Because I just created this team. And the answer is that Sinistcha, in fact, does not have Protect. That's an interesting play there, dude. Do we want to bother burning it? I don't think we do. Burning it doesn't really help us at all. Does Parting Shot affect Goldingo? No. Man, that fucking good as gold. Alright, we're gonna go for the Throat Chop then, because we resist its Make It Rain anyway. I mean, Sinistra, I don't think resists it, but Incineroar certainly does. Dude, what is... Yeah, you are confused, man. What are you doing? I mean, I'm criticizing him, asking him what he's doing, but, like, I'm not really doing that much better here. Got nice damage on the Staraptor. I mean, that's good. I think we probably survive a dual wing beat here. And I don't want to risk a Parting Shot on the off chance that it's going to Mega Evolve. Of course it's going to... Well, could be the Feraligatr as well. I don't know. One of them's going to Mega Evolve, and I don't want to risk Parting Shots into a Staraptor that just Mega Evolved. Because it has competitive. Yeah. Good call. Any stat decrease onto Staraptor is a stat increase on Mega Staraptor. So Parting Shot would have just given it a free attack boost. Oh, that's not good. It may in fact kill Sinistra here. Oh, no, it won't. It'll kill Rotom, but I don't care as much about that. And we get Trick Room up, which is good. It's contrary, not competitive. But now, I really don't... Damn it. Damn it, I screwed myself. Because I know... Hold on. Will Strength Sap trigger... I need to know. Will Strength Sap trigger Contrary? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so don't need to use Strength Sap on this thing. But we can go for a Rage Powder, Mega Evolve, and Blizzard. That should take care of it. And this is why we have Rage Powder. I'm not going to be overly thrilled to deal with the Goldingo here. Man, establishing Trick Room screwed me on the exact turn where I needed to not have Trick Room up. It seemed like a good idea at the time, though. Oh, it outspeeds. How does that work? Hold on. Did it get a speed increase or something? Because there's no reason that should have... It has a base speed of 110. I need to look at my calculator real quick. I don't have my Frostlass imported. I don't have time for this. I think I just want to protect here. Oh, no, I got something better. Bring Incineroar in. It's gonna hit Sinistra with Bite or Crunch. It wouldn't use... Oh, that's because I'm not looking at the right Pokemon. Okay. I'm still trying to calculate the speed over here to figure out why the hell... Yeah, I don't see how I possibly undersped. Interesting. And we still got a few turns of Trick Room left. Alright, well this is pretty much a done deal. I mean, I can still lose. I can always still lose. how? How the hell did Frostlass go before his Megastar Raptor? Does anybody watching out there know how the hell that happened? Because from what I'm seeing, my Frostlass always outspeeds, which means my Frostlass should go second. He's gonna protect or switch out, and I don't really care which one he does. But I'm looking at it here. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, no, I mean, nice play, because now, you know, fake out doesn't do anything. But even if you go Jolly, right, and even if you go Jolly, you only get Megastar Raptor's speed up to 178. Whereas my Frostlass, while Mega Evolved, has a speed of 183. So inside of Trick Room, Staraptor should move before my Frostlass. And I'm not sure if I saw any speed increases or decreases even happening. I kind of hate that my Rotom is dead right now. Well, we're just gonna spam that again. There's no reason not to. He should protect here. Protect would be the right call. Which one of these is more powerful? Oh, duh. I knew that. I don't know why I asked. Well, Megastar Raptor has Contrary, Jessica, so any stat decrease that happens to it becomes a stat increase, and any stat increase becomes a stat decrease. So if you run coaching or something like that, you can use that on the Megastar Raptor to decrease its stats. And, like, I'm not sure if it got a speed increase at some point during the match while it was out there. I don't believe that it did. A Mortar and Pestle. I don't know what that is. Is that motherfucker literally a Mortar and Pestle? Are you talking about Goldingo? Goldingo? Yeah, I fucking hate Goldingo, dude. I am so not amused that they brought Goldingo back. What does it have? What is it gonna do? Rock Slide. Nice. Good play. Unfortunately, you're really gonna hate what I'm about to do here. God, Strength Sap is such a broken move. Alright, that is so broken, man. Oh, Sinistcha is a broken teacup. And I guess some haunted tea, I guess. It makes the move Matcha Gotcha makes the worst fucking sound I've ever heard. And hello, Chocolate Muffins. I hate the sound effect of Matcha Gotcha. He's gonna Rock Slide again. But I'm pretty sure I outspeed, so let's just go for this. Let's just finish this off. There's no reason they should survive this turn. Matcha Gotcha is such a powerful move, but the noise it makes. I mean, good effort, dude. I mean, there was no reason not to go for priority. I mean, you had to YOLO it, right? And now we get to hear the wonderful little sound effect of Sinistcha. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh god, I hate it. And I don't know why, it's just the sound of water splashing around, but it's... I hate it. Alright, so match 2 for this new team went much better. I can't believe I've lost 130,000 places just by not playing the game. Really? I mean, that's not true. I got slaughtered a fair bit. I want to say it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I lost like 3 or 4 matches in a row, and that was really, really bad. And that was what prompted me to abandon the previous team, because I realized that everyone is running Swampert, Pelipper, and Archaludon now, and because of that, everyone has a counter to those 3. I didn't really feel like anything was lacking in that particular match, though. The first one, I felt it was lacking because of the miss. Mawile missed a play rough that should have annihilated a Hydreigon. Oh, here's round nonsense. See, Pelipper. Oh, they don't have any of the others, huh? Why do they have rain? For Basket Legion? It's gotta be for Basket Legion. Does Altaria learn round? It does. Okay, so we're going to be looking at round nonsense here. Alright, so we're going to want Trick Room up, and who is best suited here to set Trick Room? Probably Sinistcha. We're going to want Mawile then, and I don't have a great way of dealing with the Cleavor. I almost want to run Frostlass anyway. But no, because Mawile's going to be the one Mega Evolving, and if Mawile Mega Evolves, then Frostlass is kind of useless. The sound, you hate the sound of styrofoam? I've never really thought about the sound of it. Oh, like when you pull it out of, yeah, this, round nonsense. When you pull it out of like a cardboard box, the way it squeaks against it, I really do hate that, yeah. Alright, that's good though, because we are going to at least get Trick Room up. Unless they just blow up Sinistcha somehow, but I don't think they can do that. Mega Altaria, I don't see very many of those, man. I am not prepared. Oh, it has Pixelate. Oh no. Did it just use round? I wasn't watching. I was looking at the Pokemon. It almost certainly used round. It was round or Hyper Voice, and I feel like Hyper Voice would have done more damage. Alright, this is not good. Did I bring Rotom? I did. Okay. Well, that's helpful. But now what are we gonna do? Well, I mean, we got Trick Room, but we're not in a great place here at all. I mean, this is neutral into both of these, and it will establish some healing. But you're gonna eat... damn it. Alright, this is not great. Okay, Protect is helpful. Less helpful that we used Parting Shots into the wrong Pokemon, and now Incineroar is gonna die. But whatever. Incineroar lived! Okay. Alright, well, I established Trick Room, and I survived the first round of the round abilities, which is good. But I'm not sure what to do on round 2 here. Because I have 2 Pokemon out here who cannot... Wait a minute. Does Sylveon underspeed Sinistcha? Is that what I just saw? I need to learn how to type Sylveon. Yes. Sylveon underspeeds. I did not realize that. Okay, that's not great. You're gonna die. There's nothing I can do about it. Sinistra's gonna die. That's okay, though. I brought the wrong 4. This is not good. This is not good at all. I really don't need Mawile to enter here because this is going to take a lot of pointless, unnecessary damage. Damn it, this is bad. I threw this match. This match is over. I can't win. I gotta get a way to deal with these fucking fairy types. And right now I don't have it. I mean, yes, I have Mawile. And I need to get Mawile in cleanly, which I'm doing right here, and that's great. But I needed Mawile in several turns ago. No, why am I looking at Mawile? Weak to poison, steel, ice, and still weak to fairy. Okay, so that's good. You're just gonna die, Rotom. There's nothing that can be done about that. I mean, we can try. We can try for an Eerie Impulse, but they are definitely going to protect the Altaria here, 100%. So we are going to kill the Sylveon. Right, surely they protect the Altaria here. Blizzard absolutely would have obliterated Altaria. Like I said, I brought the wrong ones here. I misread the match. Frostlass would have been way better here. Rotom is useless here. Incineroar is mostly useless here. And Rotom has a Choice Scarf, and I brought it to a Trick Room match. So, like, really bad choices all around here for me. Taking out the Sylveon is pretty good, though. I don't want to... If I bring in... Okay, yeah. I might be sacrificing a Incineroar here, but I think that's my best play. He's going to fake out my Mawile and probably run another Hyper Voice or something. Yeah, I don't know why when I saw Altaria, I didn't just go, hey, this is a Frostlass game, right? That's a dragon. I have something that's good against dragons. Yeah, fake out, called it, yeah, obvious. Incineroar probably dies here, but better Incineroar than Rotom right now, and Incineroar lived. Okay. I think he's probably going to swap out the Sneasler, but I don't know for what. What could he have in the back? Basculegion? And if he doesn't swap out the Sneasler, then I just kind of die. So... I need this Altaria out of here. And it protected. I knew it, yeah. Yeah, Ironhead will, or Play Rough will definitely take out the Altaria. Problem being here that was a good protect. That was a good play. I think he's going to close combat into the Mawile and Hyper Voice again, which probably finishes off Incineroar but may not. Another parting shot on the Altaria would be fantastic. Oh, he went for the Incineroar. I definitely did not expect that. That gives me a lot of problems that I cannot deal with. I really needed the Incineroar to not die right there. Eerie Impulse on the Altaria would have been great a few turns ago, but right now we are dealing with the Sneasler that I can't really do anything against. No, Clay Rough is more powerful, but it also can miss. It outspeeds Rotom with the Choice Scarf. Okay, I didn't know that, and I did not expect that, so that's good to know. Interesting. I mean, there's no reason not to do it, right? I can't possibly kill all three of you in the next turn, because you're going to double protect whatever happens next. No matter what he's about to send in, there's going to be a double protect, and it's a Cleavor. Damn, that's unfortunate because Mawile looks so great for the rest of this match, but he's gonna double protect. Losing to Paris Song, how unfortunate. I can at least kill one more of them though. He didn't double protect. If Mawile KO's here, we can win this. Good job, Mawile. Good job. You're not kidding. You are not kidding, Chocolate Muffin. That looks real. Just like a giant, comfy beanbag full of fluff and cotton. It does, yeah. Alright, he needs his protect. He's got to go for a... He's got a 1 in 3 chance of getting the protect he needs. And I don't know if this is enough to KO. If his protect fails. And they didn't go for protect anyway. Come on, Mawile. Do you have enough damage to take this thing out? You did! Well done, Mawile. I should not have won that match. But, we did. Wow. I can't believe they didn't protect with Cleavor on that turn. I guess it didn't have protect. Because all they had to do to win that match was protect that turn with Cleavor. Wow. I should not have won that. But what did I learn? I did learn there that I brought the wrong Mons. Frostlass would have made that game so much easier. I'm shocked that I won that. That was... I shouldn't have. I mean, I'm glad that I won. Yeah. This is very similar to the team that I was running until today, when I made this team, what, an hour and a half ago? I was running Pelipper, Swampert, and Archaludon, or Chaladon, whatever, with the Sinistcha. And for the last 2 weeks, that went really well, but for the last 5 to 6 days, I started seeing a lot more of those, and then I started seeing hard counters to Swampert and Archaludon. We don't want Trick Room here. And they don't have a way to punish Intimidate, which would be really good against that Metagross. We do want Sinistcha, but I think we want Sinistcha for the Swampert and the Strength Sap on the Metagross. Do I want to lead with Frostlass though? No, let's get some setup going before we send in Frostlass. Alright, hello Strings. I feel better about the 4 that I just picked than I did for the previous game. I'm assuming they just did not run Protect on that Cleavor. So he's going to be going for coil. Ah, damn it. I saw the melodic, dude. I saw it, and my brain did not register it as having competitive. Man, that was dumb. Oh, God, I knew better. Wow, I knew better. I can't believe I did that. I can totally believe that I did that, but wow, that was dumb. That was so dumb. Yeah, that's fine, because I don't think the Grimmsnarl is going to throw us green or something like that. Well, no, it's going to use Spirit Break. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about that. So it's probably running Coil and Hypnosis, would be my guess here. Why do that? That gives... No. Using Parting Shot gives the Melodic an opportunity to kill the Incineroar, which achieves nothing. Yeah, I still think I'm probably okay because Melodic is not super powerful, but I'm not in a great spot. And like, I knew better. There was absolutely no reason to bring Incineroar to this. Not with their 3 different water types. I mean, they're sitting on Melodic, Pelipper, and Swampert, and I bring Incineroar. That makes 0 sense. What is the speed of Melodic, though? '81. Okay. And Sinistcha was 70, if I recall correctly? Yeah. I'm trying to think of what they're going to do here. I think they're going to switch the Melodic out. And I'm going to Protect and hope that the Sinistcha gets some healing in. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve because there's no reason not to. I don't like the position that I'm in. They did not switch out the Melodic. That's not great. What's it gonna do here? Icy Wind? It's gonna Scald into the Frostlass. Okay. Dude, come on, Sinistcha! Why do my Pokemon never hit the opponents? I didn't even know that Machagacha could miss until 2 weeks ago when I started running Sinistcha on a team. I did not even know it could miss. And I have 2 notebooks full of notes. And among all of those notes, there is nothing about a Machagacha ever missing me. Like, I honestly never knew that it could miss. Oh, that was nowhere near as powerful. That thing is bulky, especially. That is really a problem. Thank goodness it's sitting on leftovers. I want to run Aurora Veil here. We really need it. I do not stream daily, Bella. I usually just stream on Tuesdays. I do want to start streaming more often than just once a week. But I'm not sure yet exactly when I'm going to do that. Oh, this might be bad. Sinistcha. Dude, really? I'm gonna lose Frostlass here. No, but that was really close. Oh, thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. This match is not going particularly well for me. The previous two did, although the previous one, I actually should not have won at all. We're gonna go for Strength Sap on the Grimmsnarl, and I think he's probably going to Spirit Break the Sinistra and Scald the Frostlass. That's what I would do. Split the damage because he knew that Scald would kill the Frostlass, so there's no reason to double up on it. But this is good. That was good. That was helpful. Yeah, he split the damage. That was good. That was a smart play for him. That's what I would have done. And hello, Strings. We have to get that Melodic out of here, though. Especially since I gave it the special attack boost at the beginning by being an idiot. Should protect on the next turn. Did it really? Did it really miss again? It did. It really missed again. Unreal. I don't think I've ever seen so many misses from Machagacha, dude. And in the first match, my Slowking missed 2 Muddy Waters. And then my Mawile missed a Play Rough in the same match. I've never seen so many misses. This is not great. Hold on. We need to swap you out for something, but there's nothing good to swap you out with. I gotta hope that they don't go after the Sinistra here, and that they continue focusing on the Rotom. Yeah, I'm proving to be very, very unlucky today in regard to accuracy. Okay, that's good, because he's probably gonna Scald. Okay, I don't actually care about that. It's annoying, but I don't care. I would have liked that to have healed a lot more, but whatever. Oh, interesting play. Basically completely undid the healing, but... Frostlass is gonna die here, but I can hopefully take out the Sinistra. And maybe my Sinistra can actually hit the Melodic. That would be wonderful. I don't see any way I can win this, because I cannot remove that Melodic. And giving it that freaking special attack boost has just destroyed me. It would be doing half as much damage if I had not just said, here, be more powerful. Hey, it finally hit both of them. Amazing. Alright, we're actually making progress on this thing. That's wonderful. Ooh, and got a burn on the Grimmsnarl. Way to go, Sinistra. Of course, it has leftovers, but whatever. We really need it to die. Getting rid of that Melodic would be extremely helpful. Because then, you know, Incineroar can come back into play. You think they're hiding Pelipper in the back? I don't know. It seems like they would have tried to stop my snow at some point. I feel pretty sure Melodic is going to protect here. Or switch out to Sinistcha, which I have no great way of dealing with without Incineroar. I would love for the Melodic to switch out though. Instead they're switching out Grimmsnarl for the Sinistcha. Okay. I mean, that's a way to go. God, that is so annoying. And like, yeah, it protected. I figured it would. And I don't have Shadow Ball on my Sinistcha, so I can't do anything really to theirs. This is gonna be a slog. What I mean gonna be? It has been and is a slog. Well, thank goodness he gets burns on me, right? We wouldn't want me to get any burns on him. That would be bad, right? God forbid we burn one of his. I mean, half the time we can't even hit his. Yeah, I don't have a good answer to Melodic on this team at all. Even without the screw-up where I threw out Incineroar against it. My only real response is Sinistcha and Rotom, and neither one of those seem to be putting much of a dent in it. I mean, we were there for a minute. Oh god, no, I used Volt Switch. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh man, I'm bad. I'm an idiot. That was so dumb. That was the dumbest thing I could have done. To be fair, I didn't have another electric attack, but that was dumb. That was really dumb. That's a bad move. I need to look at this team. What the hell could we have done to this Melodic? Nothing. That's like a glaring weakness we have. I could swap out Slowking for Farigiraf, and that gives me a different Thunderbolt user. And that helps a bit. I haven't used Chilly Reception anyway. Alright, so let's do it for Farigiraf, I think. Because that's going to give me Thunderbolt, which helps out quite a lot. How the hell do you spell Farigiraf? I forgot my Farigiraf was not running. Do I want to keep that? No, I want to give it Protect again. I mean, that was okay, despite the screw-up there. I just need more damage. My team is lacking in damage. It has survivability, it has control, but it lacks in damage. And that's something that I need to fix. I don't think I want to re-spec the Incineroar right now. I'm dropping Eerie Impulse. I don't see myself ever using it. It's helpful, but it's not powerful enough, and I need to be able to do some damage here. Rotom has very little in the way of coverage. Alright, I think I'm gonna run Electro Wave then. Electro Web. I was initially running Thunder Wave. That could be helpful. Let's try this first though, because this gives us a little bit more speed control. Thank you, Chocolate Muffins. I certainly try. I need to give Farigiraf an item. But I made some key mistakes that game, like giving the Melodic a special attack boost. A double special attack boost at that. Leftovers on Farigiraf doesn't make much sense, though. I want to give it the Citrus Berry, and I want to give Incineroar something else. Where the hell is the Citrus Berry, dude? I think I want you to have... Incineroar with Life Orb. That would be interesting. Oh no, I'd be wasting... No, that's stupid. I would be wasting my own health using Fake Out. That's no good at all. I've run Shuka Berry before. Because ground types are very common. They're less common. When format Regulation B first started, I could switch this for Rotom Heat and switch Incineroar to Sneasler. I think I like that a lot better. It achieves the same thing, but it removes some of my weaknesses. And it gives me a better answer to fairy types. And it solves my item problem here. I honestly think I want to give it the Life Orb. I'm not really thinking all of this through, it just, I'm going from the gut here, and from the gut it feels like it would be good, right? I think we are going to be going back with the Choice Scarf then. Maybe not. I kind of like that. How much damage does that do? 55. And it's speed control. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. What was I running on the other Rotom as far as stats go? HP, special attack, and speed. Yeah, that's good. I think I want Timid, though. And I think I want speed over HP. That gives me 151 speed. What does that put me around? Puts me behind Megastar Raptor. Puts me behind a lot. What about Tyranitar? Ahead of Tyranitar, that's good. What else do we see a lot of? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna check every little thing. I'm just gonna run with it. It's probably fine. But okay, yeah, let's run with it. What's the worst that can happen, right? I lose. Oh no! Alright, so this solves some of the problems that I previously had. We still have Fake Out, we now have Close Combat, and we have Dire Claw. So we have a better answer to fairy types. I stopped to think because Poison can kind of get in my way here when I'm also fishing for burns, but I think it'll be fine. And now we're immediately going to run up against a Swampert and Pelipper team. Chocolate, in regards to VP, they give you so much of it when you first start. You do use 2,500 more or less each day to recruit a new Pokemon. You don't have to, obviously, but you can, and I do. But they give it out so freely, so regularly. Every day there's little missions just for playing a match, just for logging in, and all of those things give you VP. They pick their team really, really quickly. I spent a bunch recently, but I got up to about 120,000. So realistically, yeah, I don't think running out is a concern. Alright, they are a fast team. And they definitely are going to be running Sceptile. They're probably going to lead Sceptile with Rotom. What is Mega Sceptile speed? I don't have a lot of time to figure out what I want to do here, but I need to know its speed in order to figure it out. 145. Okay, yeah, we want Trick Room. I don't know, man. I don't like it. Okay, we're gonna do it. I don't like it. That's a bad mix. Bringing Frostlass and Farigiraf into the same match is not good. I mean, hopefully I can make it work, but that's not a good bring at all. And they led with Sceptile and Rotom, as I expected. So that's good, at least. They're going to use Discharge. And that's actually going to help me because it's probably going to paralyze one of us. In which case, our speed is reduced by half, helping us go earlier inside of the Trick Room that I'm about to use. Unless they fully paralyze the Farigiraf on this turn, in which case I achieve nothing. Nice! Okay, good, excellent. Clutch Poison. That was great. And then Discharge, obviously. A Paralysis on one of mine, likely. Yep, Sneasler. That's actually helpful. I mean, it's helpful if I don't get fully paralyzed. Alright, this is good. That is about as good of a turn one as I could have hoped for with this particular matchup. What do they have in the back? Garchomp and Aegislash, likely. I'm gonna go for that thing. And I don't have a great way to deal with the Rotom, really. It has to be for Farigiraf. Because my other two are weak to fire. And Overheat is devastatingly powerful. Alright, well done, Sneasler. That was really well done. It's probably going to discharge again. Yeah. Alright, and a paralysis on the Farigiraf. That sucks. Losing their Sceptile that early really sucks. Like, I don't think it really even got to do anything. Okay, we have to get rid of Rotom on this turn. I need both of you things to act and to kill it. Come on, Sneasler. Please. Ah, Sneasler, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. I mean, we got it on the next turn. But another discharge might actually take out Farigiraf here. Yeah, okay, that's really bad. Okay, I have an idea though. I think it'll be okay. The question now is, though, which one of these do I want to Mega Evolve? I actually think I want to Mega Evolve Frostlass. I can't stall out my own Trick Room here, though. I don't know how badly... God, being inside a Trick Room hurts. I gotta go for that. I gotta go for killing this thing. It would be great if I had not used Trick Room. Trick Room screwed me here. Because as a result, Frostlass... Okay, this is great. That's great news. Because Sucker Punch takes out the Rotom here. Excellent. Alright, that worked really, really well. I wish I had gone for Aurora Veil after all, but I didn't. However, I can double protect here, stall out my own Trick Room, and then I'll be in a much better spot, I think. What is Garchomp's speed? .102. Yeah, I definitely outspeed. I don't think I put a lot of speed into my Frostlass. Oh yeah, I did. 27. Okay. There's no way then. It can't match me. Alright, so we're looking good here. Depending on what they have in the back. And I don't think they have anything in the back that could be too threatening. That Protect on that Garchomp was really helpful to me. They're struggling to figure out what they want to do, and that's good news for me. God, Frostlass has so many weaknesses. Rock, Ghost, Steel, Fire, Dark. Does have a lot of resistances too, though. Normal, Fighting, both of those 0. Weak, resistant to Poison, Bug, and Ice. Okay. I can see why they were hesitant to... send that in, because both of my Pokemon here are good against it. And Sucker Punch is going to be really, really helpful. Well, thank you for checking for me. I use the Data Dex app here for little things like that when I'm not super sure about something. It's probably one of the best resources that I have. Alright, that's good. What about Aegislash? What is its speed? 60. Oh, it's slow as hell. Oh, dude. You killed your own thing. Alright, well, that's a way to go, I guess, right? You killed your own guy, man. And there's no way you survived this. Alright, GG's. Oh, that was an... How? How does it go first, man? What the hell? Trick Room is over. I gotta look into this after this match, because I don't understand how Garchomp went first. Okay, let's check this real quick. I don't see any way that Garchomp could possibly have moved first. It doesn't matter which one we choose, but we do need to choose champions here. So let's check out Garchomp and Frostlass. Now we know my Frostlass's stats. It's got 27, and I don't remember what its nature is, but it's not a speed boosting nature, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so just straight 27. Okay. So Garchomp with 32 speed and a speed boosting nature comes out to 169 speed. Whereas my Frostlass with 27 speed, and it's not running Timid Nature though, so it can outspeed. Okay. I'm trying to see what my nature actually is. I need to fix that. Okay, so it's modest. Okay, so that's how it outsped. Full speed investment. Interesting. Okay, I feel a lot better then, knowing that, but I was sure that I was going to outspeed. Well, lesson learned. I still won the match, so I do have at least that going for me. Oh, yeah, I was wrong way. I was standing in the way, sitting in the way anyway. Sorry about that. But yeah, so their Garchomp does outspeed. But that's okay, because we still ultimately won. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me. It's already 6 o'clock, so I ran about half an hour later. I do want to begin streaming more frequently than just once a day, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to work that into my schedule. But thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me here. I'm glad we could try out a new team and get some decent wins in. But thank you so much. Stay hydrated out there. It's like 90 degrees today and humid as hell, even here in New Hampshire.